Hello and a warm welcome to Federal's special program Capital Beat. Indore, which is often celebrated as India's cleanest city for its sanitation achievements, is facing a shocking public health emergency in early 2026. Now, in the Bhagirathpura locality, unusual water quality, where the complaints have been of foul smell, bitter taste, and visible discoloration, preceded reports of widespread illness. Now, local residents began developing symptoms of vomiting, diarrhea, dehydration, and high fever after consuming municipal drinking water, and which prompted a mass hospital visit by people. Now, the crisis quickly escalated into a waterborne disease outbreak with confirmed almost 9 deaths and 200 patients admitted for treatment. And another video which has been viral for last 2 3 days is that of senior BJP leader Kailash Vijayvargiya, where the NDTV reporter was asking him questions as to what has really gone wrong with this water contamination. And he shooed away the reporter using an abusive language. So rather than explaining what has gone wrong, is the BJP really evading the crisis? And what has gone wrong with the Swachh Bharat mission as far as Indore is concerned? We'll try and discuss all of this. Joining me this evening is Abbas Hafiz, who's the spokesperson of the Madhya Pradesh Congress. Thank you so much, Abbas, for joining. We have
Thank you.
Kedar Surohi, who's a very senior activist who joins us from Madhya Pradesh. Thank you so much, Kedar Surohi, for joining. We have Dr.
Yeah.
Harjeet Singh Bhatti. He's a doctor by profession and also an activist. And in fact, Kedar Surohi and Dr. Bhatti have been working big time on these particular issues, which are agrarian, which are related to health. So we have a power-packed panel, and we hope to find some answers today. And I'll begin with Abbas. Abbas has told me that probably he has to go somewhere, so I will allow him to exit a little early. But Abbas, to begin with you, there are two things here. One is the issue of water contamination in Indore. How things have deteriorated. What I'm told is that there was some leakage in the pipeline, the drinking water pipeline. Now, how did that happen? The other question is how BJP is evading the answers. The kind of clip which went viral of Kailash Vijayvargiya. So I would want you to comment on this. Yeah.
Niru, first of all, this has exposed the corruption under Bharatiya Janata Party's government in everyone's eye. We are raising this issue that BJP's government is corrupt and the corruption is increasing manifolds day by day, but they were not answering and they were not considering themselves answerable. Now it has proved that the BJP's corruption has no limit because Indore municipality has a 2,200 crores budget for the water purification. Where were the samples? No samples were being taken. Constantly reports were being done. People were reporting this issue for the last 6 months, but nobody was taking samples. Nobody was interested in doing all the purification work. Where this 2,200 crores corpus was being spent, we don't know. Rather, we know, but nobody knows till now. Now everyone must know. Then the other part is the infighting within the Bharatiya Janata Party's government as proving all these things right, which we are saying for the last 2 years. There are three power centers in Madhya Pradesh, Indore, because Indore is much more than any other city for two reasons. One is this is a case where Kailash Vijayvargiya comes from. Kailash Vijayvargiya ji is the minister who is in charge for all the municipalities of Madhya Pradesh. Everything is under him is the failure of Indore municipality, which comes under him only, and it's his own constituency. So you can well imagine the plight of other districts. The other part, which is much more bigger than this, nobody is discussing it yet. Indore is a district which is for the very first time taken up by the chief minister himself, and the chief minister has himself made in charge for Indore district because Indore is a big time revenue generating district, and never ever this has never been culture in Madhya Pradesh that the chief minister keeps any district to himself. But this is for the first time that Indore has been allotted to chief minister's portfolio only. And Mohan Yadav ji's maximum visits to any district, if we count them, that is to Indore only. What he was doing, he was posting his own men, his own key people, his own IAS and IPS in Indore, which were against the local leadership of Indore. That's why the mayor is saying that nobody is listening to me. That's why Mr. Kailash Vijayvargiya ji is saying that the officers don't listen to me. Then officers, what are these officers doing? If they are not listening to the leaders from the Bharatiya Janata Party, to the public representatives of the Bharatiya Janata Party, whom are elected, you can well imagine the plight of the common men. The bureaucracy is out of their hands because the bureaucracy.
Abbas, Abbas,
Yeah.
is this a case of over centralization of power within Madhya Pradesh, and which is why it is resulting into a mess like this? What you are
See,
saying and what you are pointing out, that the officers are not listening to people like Kailash Vijayvargiya. Everything is under the chief minister. Why is that so? And the kind of perception which has been made out of Indore, that it is the cleanest city. We are going big as far as the Swachh Bharat campaign of Indore is concerned. And consistently, Indore has been winning awards for its cleanliness and swachhata. So, what has happened to that? Has Swachh Bharat mission failed, or
see,
has the leadership failed? What has really gone wrong? Where is the
see,
rot?
Neetu,
I want to
uh,
understand.
Neelu, if I'd say that this is the case, this can't be the only case. I'm saying this is one of the case. Decentralization and everything is one of the case. Corruption is the biggest issue. If you are corrupt, if the government is corrupt, if the transfer posting is being done by taking bribes, then this is the condition which we are witnessing of the officers. But if we talk about the chief minister, I can say this on record, on camera, very much on your show, that the Madhya Pradesh chief minister is the most insecure chief minister in this country. He is so insecure that he hasn't allotted a full-time home minister in Madhya Pradesh. There is no home
No,
minister in Madhya
but as far
Pradesh.
as this, no, that is fine. But as far as this water contamination crisis is concerned, where do you think does the buck stop? Doesn't the buck stop with the chief minister or with Kailash Vijayvargiya, who's supposed to be overseeing all the municipalities? What has gone wrong? And Indore is his constituency as well.
Neeru, no one can run away from the questions and the accountability. The mayor is, this is a clear cut example of the triple engine sarkar of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which BJP boasts that the double engine sarkar. This area is of triple engine sarkar. The local councillors of the Bharatiya Janata Party who was busy partying when the people were dying, the local MLA Bharatiya Janata Party, who happens to be the minister also, who is in charge for all these cleanliness and the municipalities, and then the chief minister is himself in charge of this district. Now you can well imagine that people are just shifting the blame game, and everyone is running away from the accountability. But who? And the biggest part is they have suspended the zonal officer, who is the officer of the lowest rank. I shouldn't say lowest rank, but he doesn't come as at par with the chief minister or any minister. Why no minister is accountable? Why the chief minister is not accountable? Everyone is corrupt, and this is the price of corruption which we are paying, and the
No, but if
infighting
you
within the
remember,
Bharatiya Janata Party.
right. Abbas, my last question to you, and then I'll go to the other two panelists. That the other day, when this clip became viral of Kailash Vijayvargiya issuing the NDTV reporter away, he said, and after that, the next day, he apologized, saying that, I'm not going to sleep till the time, the culprits are brought to book, and we are ourselves overseeing that this kind of a problem doesn't prevail. What has he done for the last 3 days? If I were to only talk about Kailash Vijayvargiya and that Anurag Dwari, the reporter, how he shooed away on camera was really despicable. But what has he been doing after issuing the apology?
It's not about Kailashji's 2 day thing. It's about the last 25, 30 years. That constituency is constantly electing. They are the people who are constantly electing Kailashji for the last 25 years or 3 decades. He had been the mayor also of Indore. His political journey started from the councillor, then he became the mayor, and then he became the minister, and constantly he is representing these people. If you see such a condition in his constituency and he's saying he can't sleep, he is not sleeping for the last 2 days, it's just basic silly excuses. Now what I'm trying to say, Indore is the most power packed district because of all these people, chief minister, MLA, mayor, and then every month Indore is suffering. If you talk about Indore, last month and few months back, rats kill newborn babies in MY hospital. There is a incident every month in Indore. but nobody is accountable. No resignations made. I'll close my word on this, that I remember, and that Rajnath Singh ji's statement is very relevant these days also, that no resignations are being made in NDA. No matter whatever happens, they are shameless cult of people, and they are doing the same thing. It's not about resignations. Like, at least on moral grounds, they should resign, they should step down. We can't bring back the life. The Congress is constantly agitating, and the Congress party will agitate till our last breath. These ministers should be made, should made accountable, and they should step down, and a compensation should be increased.
All right. Thank you so much, Abbas. I'll let you go because I think you have to proceed for a meeting. I'll come to Kedar now. Kedar, where is the problem? The problem, of course, is not Kailash Vijayvargiya alone. The problem is about the larger system, the larger picture which has been portrayed about Indore, that this is the cleanest city. We have the best of sewerage system. We have the best of recycle management. And, the kind of image which was portrayed, has that image come crashing down now as far as Indore is concerned?
Uh, Today is a very challenging day for the Indore right now. Everyone is the whole chain is responsible for this incident and other incidents. What happening right now in Indore and Madhya Pradesh? The accountability is not taking anyone. The chain from the administrative body to political leader, they are escaping their responsibilities as whenever they responsible. So first is the miscommunication, and there is a no bridge between the political leader or the administrative bodies. Yes, I feel that in Indore, that's why it's happened. Indore is the face of the Madhya Pradesh, is the business capital of the Madhya Pradesh, is the face of the development. So everyone is a concern here, but they miss the opportunities. What happening right now here in Indore? We are the cleanest cities in the nation. It's just like we are the good cloth, but our health is not good. That is the biggest question for us. If you are investing lot of money in Indore, I think 10,000 crore budget passed by the IMC. Uh, Nidal Yojana is also working. Project Amul is working. We have a huge amount for the development. Then we miss that. We are not using properly, and we are not providing potable water to be our citizens. It is the biggest question mark on the leadership and administrative body. And along with it, the Congress and the opposition are also need to be take the accountability. If this kind of incidents happen in the state, opposition need to be aggressively protest and save the people and the save the right of the people. I think.
So you are saying that the opposition also hasn't been able to do much on this particular issue, Kedar?
Yeah, they need to be take the accountability. Where is the protest? Actually, we need to be raise the voice of the people. Then issues be spread, become among the people. Then government and leader take the accountability. Otherwise, it's skipped between 3 hours or 4 days.
Okay, I'll come to Dr. Bhatti now. This whole thing came to light only after Kailash Vijayvargiya's clip became viral. And like what Abbas was saying, that this has been for years. People have not been paying heed too much to the problem. And finally, Indore has come crashing down. How do you look at this water contamination crisis which is playing out? And who is to be blamed for this, uh, according to you? Yes, Dr. Bhatti.
Actually, yes. So actually, the first thing is that this is very unfortunate incident, and we are seeing this in Indore. People were dying because of the contaminated water. In Delhi, if we see, there is a contaminated air. The pollution level is so high, and whenever we go to any politician, they very easily speak such a language that it is very disgraceful. But apart from doing all this, what we see is that they are neither accountable nor anyone do anything to this. Kailash Vijayvargiya is known to speak this type of language before also, but he knows very well, and the whole BJP knows that health is not their priority, and people are not voting them because they are providing very good health care. So it is neither their vote bank, nor they are asking vote for giving you clean air and clean water, because this is not their way of doing politics. So that's why the words which they have used against the reporter is actually the words against the common public. So the Kailash Vijayvargiya was saying to common public that I am not here to provide you healthcare. I am here to give you that concept of Hindu Rashtra, all that whatever politics that they do. So they were more concerned about that politics. But unfortunately, and previously we read in the books that whenever the uh, uh, people were punished by giving poisons in their food or poisons in their water, but now we are seeing that people are punished by giving all these infections, this contaminated water. And I can tell you, and this contaminated water and the infections with contaminated waters and the death due to contaminated foods is so painful, so bad, that everyone should be concerned about it, specifically if it causes hepatitis. So there is lots of inflammation in the liver, there is lots of inflammation in the pancreas. The person dies a painful death with jaundice and bleeding and all sort of painful death. Apart from this, if there is vomiting, if there is gastritis, specifically in elders, in elder person, even a one drop of contaminated water can be life threatening, even a one drop. But people were dying, and we have seen even a larger tragedy to this. We have seen the times of COVID, almost 50 lakh people died during COVID. But what were the peoples was doing is just tali thali, dhol dhamaka, and all these things were happening, but no one is actually talking about the healthcare. So what I am seeing is, what I am protesting
But
is, what we
tell
have
me
on
one
this
thing,
side.
Bhatti, and I'll ask this question to Kedar also. This whole
Yes.
Swachhata Sarvekshan awards and all these being given consistently to Indore, I wonder,
Yes.
I mean, I don't know whether we should raise this question or not, that how honest have
Mhm.
been these awards? If this kind of a contamination was there
Yes.
already, people were not heeding, the authorities were not taking all this into notice, then which means that all this is all painted up as if Indore is the cleanest city in the whole country. But was this all painted up and made up? Yes, Dr. Bhatti, and then I'll ask this question to Kedar also.
Yes. So this, I think for that we have to first see that what are the parameters for them to give a cleanest city tag. Is it only a clean roads? Is it only a painted trees? It is only some straight poles. Either they are calling out these things as cleaning cities, or they want to see the clean hospitals, or they want to see a clean water, clean food environment, clean restaurants, which are even the street foods, whether these street foods are provided clean or not. So what are their parameters? What I am thinking is, the parameters are just when this surveyors are coming, only to whatever roads they are passing, that road might be cleaner than the other roads, and they have given it a cleanest city award. But if we go deep, as we are seeing this type of tragedy which we are seeing, that the people were dying because of contaminated water, and from the city which is called as a cleanest city. So both these things are contradictory, so we have to find out there is defect in somewhere.
Right. Certainly,
Yes.
the rot seems deeper. And if you look at the awards which have been given to Indore consistently, what has been the
Mhm.
publicity campaign all about? Let's remind the viewers that Indore has been put across as the cleanest city, and what are the reasons? They say that thanks to the innovative waste management, citizen participation, robust reduce, reuse, and recycle model. Then the city,
Mhm.
they say, also implements 100% door to door garbage collection, advanced recycling, and even runs Asia's largest bio CNG plant, making it a model for urban sustainability in India. Now, this is what is being said, Kedar, about Indore's cleanliness model. Now, how would you decode this when you see this crisis playing out in a city which is consistently known for being the cleanest city? This dichotomy I'm not able to understand. Yes, Kedar.
Actually, what happening right now? The cleaning is the one part of the our life. Garbage collection is the second part of the our requirement. But health is a major issues for the people and the city persons. If government is loose or missing the providing a good health to the our citizens, it means that the government are not capable to be run a proper model. Cleaning is one part of that life, but other part who will be responsible? Suppose if this health issues or this health crisis is come in front of us, it means that we are not working on a sustainable model. We are not working on the complete model as we which required to us. That is the major question for the government and the administrations on the bureaucracies. They need to be work on the health, education, public transports, employment, lot of things.
So you were
Uh,
saying, Kedar, you were saying that the cosmetic cleanliness part, the garbage collection, and
yeah,
all was dealt with, but the authorities never bothered whether the quality of the water supply is good or not, and which is what has resulted in the contamination of the water. Kedar?
yeah, exactly. Before I said that the if we are a good cloth, it not mean that our health is good. Our priority is the health, not the cloth. Such like that things in Indore, cleaning is a one kind of the cosmetic, as you said, that are the our dresser. But we need the good health, good food. So among that, the in Indore we have a sufficient fund. After that, this thing happened. 15 casualties, 15 people lose their life is the biggest issues for the Indore. More than the 2,000 people are affected due to the contaminated water. That if we are not providing a potable water to the our citizens and our people, so what we are doing right now? That is the major issue. If government is taking these awards from these different part of the government, it not fulfill the requirement of the people. This is ground reports. It's a ground realities that the Indore is showing a different picture in this media paper and in front of the government, but actual picture is that we are discussing on.
Right. So you're saying that the actual picture is what is playing out in the Bhagirathpura area of Indore. Coming to the last question, Dr. Bhatti, that who do you think should be held responsible for this? Where does the buck stop in this particular case? Because so far we haven't seen anybody owning up to the responsibility, why the crisis has happened. Almost 10 people are dead, so many are hospitalized. But even then, you see a leader like Kailash Vijayvargiya telling the reporter that आपने फोकट का सवाल क्यों पूछा? Yes, Dr. Bhatti.
See, first and foremost, Health Minister of Madhya Pradesh should be sacked immediately without giving a second thought. He has not even come forward till now. We don't even know who is that person. He has not said anything, whereas actually this is a health crisis. Secondly, we have to find out a person who is responsible for water and sanitation. Is there any environment related person who can care of the environment? All those people should be held accountable. They should be asked that why this happened. And third, when the first case was seen like this, contaminated water, why no action was taken? So local municipality, corporate people, all those should be held accountable. And at last, as we all know, that no one can do anything to Kailash Vijayvargiya. He is known to speak this type of languages, and he can go away with anything. So he will keep on doing all these things and enjoying his privileges of being an mufat admi. So he can continue with that. So but the thing is that it is a real health crisis. Health minister should come out, sanitation person, water, if there is any water resources person, that should be come out, and they should be held accountable. And if BJP government of Madhya Pradesh has any sense of responsibility towards people, a minimal sense of responsibility, they should sack their health minister immediately.
Right. So it's highly unfortunate that nobody wants to be held accountable for a crisis like this, where
Yes.
contaminated water flows in the cleanest city of the country, and
Yes.
nobody owns up to the mistakes, nobody owns up to the responsibilities. Let's see what happens. Still, many patients are hospitalized, and about the
Yes.
official figures, what we know latest is about 10 people are dead so far. Thank you so much, Kedar Surohi, Dr. Bhatti. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you.